So they started telling me like, if you're not careful, you're most likely not even to graduate. I was like, I've been in high school. I thought high school was the hardest system that anyone can ever get. But these guys were telling me that if I'm not careful, I will not graduate.
Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Natrinda Emmanuel. I'm a Ugandan student at KNUST University of Science and Technology. Please, if you're new on this channel, like and subscribe. Today I'm going to share with you things they warned me about KNUST.
So in today's video, I just want to take you through the KNUST grading system, because if you apply to KNUST without knowing these gymnastics involved, you are most likely to face challenges, or it may be difficult for you to adjust. So Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology is one of the universities in Africa that are still considering the CWA system. Here they don't really consider CGPA, they consider CWA system. What is the CWA system? It's like every year the grades you get, the credit hours that you get, they are going to multiply your marks. Let's say if you get, let's say 90% in, let's say in anatomy, they are going to get that 90%, multiply it by the course credits that you are supposed to take. After multiplying those course credits that you're supposed to take, they are going to multiply also with the other courses. Let's say you're doing anatomy, physiology, biochemistry, then they add all those and divide over your all total credit hours of that semester. So that's called weighted average if you're in semester 1. So after semester 1, they will get semester 2 and then add your average, let's say 90, 60. Like that average thing used to work when we are still in ordinary level. In fact, in Form 1 in Uganda, we have something called average. Even in primary, we have something called average before we shifted to the grading system of aggregates. So that's 70, 90. So that means if someone gets an A of 90 and I get an A of 80, we are different. Because at the end of the day, that person who has an A of 90, who will be having higher CWA compared to me, who is having a grade, an A of 80. So let's say this semester, if you get 70% and next semester you get 68%, they are going to get 70 of this semester, get 68 of the other semester, add it and divide by 2. That is your CWA of the year. If you do it, if you get the same grades for second year, they will get the grades of first semester and second semester, divide by that year, then divide by your first and second year. So they will get first semester, first year, first semester, second year, first semester, second semester, second year. They divide all over the 4 semesters that you have been here. So how does it differ with the CGPA system? The CGPA system is that maybe when you get an A of 70 and when I get an A of 90, we are the same, but here we are not the same. Another crazy thing about this system is that if you get, let's say, for some colleges to pass, you need 50%. For example, in pharmacy, in human biology, medicine, human biology, dental surgery, and veterinary school, when you get 50%, you have excelled. And when you get in other colleges, in most of other departments apart from the ones I've mentioned, to pass you need 45%. So when I was in first year, I used to think like, oh, chale, first to get 45% is something very easy. In fact, in some departments, it's even 40%. If you get 40%, you have passed. But again, like I used to see it something very easy, like I would just go bumping to get my 40%. But along the way, I realized that it's not as easy as you think to always get a 50% for those who are doing human biology, dental surgery, pharmacy, and veterinary medicine. And it's also not easy for some colleges whereby you have to get 40% and 40. So the system is quite complex because you are going to do like mid-semester. They say mid-semester and continuous assessment, attendance, and all that comprises 30%. You get 30% for that. Then you are going to write like mid-semester exam. It's a serious exam whereby they will invigilate you. They will be so much on you. Like you have to read for it and like you write. It's a standard exam. Then end of semester is 70%. So they will get 30% from your mid-semester and continuous assessment. Add it to the 70% to get the total score. So another thing crazy about KNUST grading system is like, in KNUST is like most of the colleges, like 90%, we don't write written exams. We write exams which are based on multiple choice. Multiple choice in some other countries, let's say those who come from East Africa, we call them objective questions, A, B, C, D, E. So when I was in my first year, I used to think like, oh Chale, like to get like ABC, how can I fail objectives? But sometimes you find like A looks like B, C looks like D, and they don't say like those type of objectives are like, it's not like you just look for the correct answer. They say look for the most appropriate. So that means you may look at a question, there are some answers there which are correct, but they are looking for the most appropriate. For some departments like pharmacology, for them they have even +1, -1. What you pass, you get a +1. What you fail, you get a -1. What you don't answer, you get 0. So if you're not sure of the question, better leave it than to answer and you get -1. That means at the end of the day, if I have like 20 correct, 20 wrong, I have 0. But if I have 20 correct and I didn't answer the other ones, I have my 20. So that's how it is for some other departments. But then in some other departments, you find like in those multiple choice questions is classification. Like you have A, I, then I, if answer is I Roman 1 and I Roman 2, it will be a B. So most of the exams in KNUST are multiple choice, and you have to shade on the scannable sheet your answer on the booklet, and you go back and shade on the scannable sheet. Also, when we are doing orientation in our first year, they told us like if you fail like 50% of the courses you're taking in first year, you are removed from the course. You'll be assigned to another course, or you don't qualify to take that course. So if you are an applicant who is coming to KNUST and you are watching this video, just know like there are certain courses you have to pass for you to continue with that course. If you fail to pass them, you'll be removed from the course. They'll add on that when you come for orientation. It's not like I'm scaring you, but like KNUST, I found KNUST to be a university that really requires you to put in so much effort if you really want to get the best out of it. Also, as to get a first class in KNUST, you need 70%. Then to get a second class starts from 60 to 70. That's second class upper. Second class low, I think it's from 55 to 59. But another thing like I also want to tell you is that KNUST having the CWA system does not affect your postgraduate education, or does not affect your employment application, does not affect you in any way in life, because they give you marks, yeah, but they also give you a grade. For example, an A starts at 70, a B starts at 65. For some departments it starts at 60. So they put like your 65 and also go ahead to put your grade. That means if you want, you can even convert your results to a CGPA system. Also, I've seen friends who are applying for postgraduate opportunities, let's say in UK, in China, in Canada, and they want their results to be converted to CGPA. KNUST can do that for you if you really want to convert your results, or if you're applying for an opportunity that really wants your results to be converted to a CGPA system. Okay, so basically that's all I can tell you about the KNUST grading system. When you're going to apply, just know like it's a university that really requires you to put in so much efforts and to put in like to always be active academically. It's not like a university, what they used to tell us when we were still in high school, like you have to chill and all that. No, you can chill, you can have a social life, but at the end of the day, you really need to sit down and grind your books. Hard work pays, that's all I can tell you. And one thing I like about KNUST is like the lecturers, the professors are really helpful. They give you continuous assessment, and part of the quizzes they give you and part of the things you meet in your midterm exams, they help you to prepare for the end of semester exams. So if you really enjoyed this video and if you found this video helpful, I'm just going to request you to hit that subscribe button and also put on the notification bell so that each time I post a video you get to see it. My name is Natrinda Emmanuel. I'm a Ugandan student at KNUST University of Science and Technology. Please, you can follow into the description option, I've put the links that can lead you to my social media handles so that we can keep this conversation going.